Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are, all season adventures again. It's been a while, but today we're doing a Tinkering Thursdays. Why? Because I got to send a shout out to a good buddy Dwayne of mine. Yeah, he was asking where the Tinkering Thursdays have been, so thank you, Dwayne, for sorting me out. It's time to get one on the go. Fortunately, the Jeep is still outside. When first we're waiting for some parts for the old '84 F-150. Once a new distributor for that truck, once that's on the go, then we'll get the Jeep back in here. But anyhow, for today, what we're going to do is a walk around my camping rig beaster truck. So I'm going to show you guys the outside first, then inside the cab, then out in my sleeper. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get this started. Okay, starting from the bottom, we got some Goodyear Wrangler dirt track tires. They have pretty decent tread, and they work pretty good in the snow as well, as they got some what they call tractor treads in between the treads. So far not too bad. And then going on to my suspension, I do have, you can see there, got a 4-inch suspension lift kit by Rough Country. And then I got a 3-inch body lift kit as well. Then here, my bush bar. This actually used to be off of a full-size Bronco, but we actually had to cut it and form it to size to fit. Then I got the light bar here, which definitely helps at nighttime. Up front, we got a super winch, 8,500 pound. Haven't had to use it to get myself out just yet, thankfully. And then up there, you can see I got a snorkel. That is actually, I believe, a Safariland snorkel for a Land Rover. I checked, you cannot get any for this Ranger. So had to do a little bit of custom work and got that all plumbed in and duct work and fitting good to go. Then up top here, see if I can climb up. What I like to carry, gotta have a little spade shovel, always good for dirt, whatever you're not. Spare tire here, every so often good to check, make sure I got my proper air pressure in there. Haven't in a while, not gonna lie. Then I like to have 1 and 2 spare fuel jugs, little 10-liter jugs. And then on the far side, you guys can see I got some El Cheapo traction boards. I can't remember the name. I've used them once last year already. They got me out. They cracked a little bit, but they're only rated to like -5 or something like that. So in these winter months, curious on seeing when I get stuck again, see how they'll last. But anyhow, moving on, inside the cab, pretty much bone stock. Here I got my switch for my light bar. Then here, I always have my backpack where I normally have my day's food in here. And here's a little spot tracker that I like to carry so that Miss All Season can keep track of where I'm at. Then I have my little utility belt. I'm sure you guys seen this while I'm riding the KLR. Knife, spot to put my tomahawk, bear spray in the summertime. And here I just got a little adventure pack, whatever. What do I have in here anyhow? Got my toothbrush gear, and this spare toque, fire starter stuff. Got a spare knife in there too as well. Then moving on, center console, ammo can that I acquired and made to fit a lot more space than the stock center console, tell you that much. Get this off. Side here, not the most expensive, but a cheap scan tool. It does the job. It's been working good enough for the Ranger. Then I got the Noco GB40 booster pack. Not sure if you guys seen these or not, but these, I can say, they're worth their weight in gold, especially if you leave accessory on this truck and drain your battery. Then fire starter kit, never have enough. Winter warm gloves, baklava, spare toque, never know. Never go home without toilet paper. We all know in these times, especially in March, April, hot commodity. Spare bulb from when I changed the front ones. Winch controller for if I need to use the winch. Here I got a bit of everything here. I got bug juice for the summertime, hand warmers for if it's too cold. I got all sorts of cords to charge all my devices and stuff. Water purity tabs, spare batteries, rope, whatever you're not. Then I got some ribbon. I like to use this for if I'm in unknown trails. You can always mark where you're going so that if you need to leave, you can find your way back. Box of matches, never a bad idea to have. Spare gloves, compass, binoculars. These you might be asking what they're for. These are handles with long ropes I can actually tie to my traction boards, and therefore after I get unstuck, if they're buried in the snow or dirt, I can just pull out my traction boards and find where they're at. Because if you guys remember last year, I think I spent like half hour trying to find my recovery boards that were buried under the snow. And yeah, moving on next to behind the cab here. Here we got a little box where I always like to carry a few emergency rations. Got like 3 meals in there. Got all my coffee supplies. And if it gets down to it, got a slingshot so we can try to slingshot and some ammo, try to catch whatever we need. And of course, got your snow brush. In this bag, you got a snow shovel. And then you can see over there, I got a little roadside emergency kit on the left. And you guys might be asking what this is. This is not the best system, but that's actually a battery charger, which I have running up here to my inverter. And so as I drive, I'll plug it there, and then the inverter will slowly charge my spare battery that I have in the back. And over there you can see I got all my spare bedding. That'll go in my mat, that goes in the sleeper when I set up camp. And then below here, never leave home without a chainsaw. You gotta have a chainsaw when you're in a pickup truck. But anyhow, I think that's about it for inside the cab. Next, let's move on to the sleeper and show you guys the setup there. Oh yeah, also forgot to show you guys this here. I pulled these pins, one on each side, and this will slide out about 5-6 feet back. Then I can unroll my tarp, and then I have a nice little awning patio deck on the back. And then here we are in our sleeper. I love that under hood light, works amazing. Entering, I always have, it's my little go-to light. Little sparker to light up the barbecue, what have you not. Then my camera filming light. Then you guys can see over in the far corner over there, I got my buddy heater, spare bottle just in case, run out in the middle of the night if I use it all night long. Here we have my props for my awning as I was talking about. And then here we all got all sorts of compartments. So in our first one on the left, this is I got my tool. It's a bit of a mess, but I got a whole bunch of tools in there to fix hopefully anything that can that'll break. And then in this one here, that's all my pots and pans, cooking supplies, spare fuel for the jet boil, and spare fuel for the buddy heater. And then moving on, this drawer here right now it's empty. But summertime, that's where I would keep extra bedding and sheets and whatever not. Wintertime, this gets humidity, so anything that's in there will freeze. So I don't like keeping my bedding in there in the wintertime. But summertime, that's where that goes. Then on the right, you open it up here. It's pretty empty right now, but that's actually a portable shower. But normally, that's where summertime I'll carry all my water as well as spare kindling and fire starting material. But obvious reasons, in minus 10, minus 20, don't want to carry too much water in there. And then over here, hey, this is where I keep my recovery gear, my booster cables, and then I got a whole bunch of spare parts like sensors and relays and stuff. I think I got a spare starter in there, stuff that may break down because it's not a new rig. Then over here, got a couple camping chairs. I got a couple bug nets, camping chairs. And there you can see I got a 3,000 watt inverter. Show you guys the system, how that operates. Time to lift up the middle panels. Hey, there you go. The inverter goes to the battery. So I know someday I should put a piece of wood to add that a little bit more solid. And in here, got your regular tire iron. Then we got a nice little foldable stool. And then underneath there, I got some rough country traction boards. These are, those are my good traction boards. The ones up top, because they've been in the sun for a year, I don't really trust them too much, but these ones I try to take good care of them. So therefore, when I need them, hopefully they don't break and crack. But minus 20, hopefully we don't get stuck in minus 20. And yeah, time for the last compartment. All right, moving on, you can still see our traction boards. And there's where we keep our cooker, our regular Coleman stove. Got an axe there. And that there is my jaw boss. I'm sure you guys I've seen it set up on the back. Has multi-purpose, can hold logs for cutting various lengths that you want, as well as setting up my coffee table on the back. So that's about wraps it up for the back, the sleeper. Let me climb outside and finish this up and think if there's anything that I forgot. So hold on a second. Oh yeah, can't forget. Always got my little thermometer there in the corner so I know what temperature it is, just for curiosity. And then since I do have the cooker, I got my carbon monoxide detector right there. So time to roll out the cab now. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I also have these here. There they are. Custom backup lights, one on each side, kind of angled. They don't work the best. Unfortunately, the Ford Ranger bumper is a little bit stubborn for stuff behind it, but may do with what I got. And also, I think I forgot, but power plant, just a regular V6 4-liter. It does the job. Definitely not the most powerful. Definitely not the most fuel economy. But hey, it's what you got. You gotta do what you got sometimes. I'm sure it'd be better. It's definitely better than the 4-cylinder. But anyhow, oh yeah, also got a CB radio in there. Can never have too much comms when you're out camping in the woods. So I think that about wraps it up. If there's anything that I forgot, anything you feel that I should add into the Beaster truck, feel free to comment down below. I always like hearing from you guys. Any advice I can take, any advice you guys have, more than happy to listen to. So anyhow, again, Dwayne, thanks for sorting me out and getting the kickstart with the Tinkering Thursdays again. And I'll try to keep this going, but like that, it's never no lack of projects. You can tell right there, I got a KXF 250 engine that I gotta look at soon and completely restoring that bike. But anyhow, till next time, thanks for watching, and remember to live, everybody, and cheers.